We are Yikes, and you're listening to Rhino Radio.
This is the first interview in Mackie's edition.
Oh, yes.
With Yikes. So, Ollie is the brand new addition to the band. So, how long have you been in Yikes now?
How long has it been?
7 weeks, really. As our new tune goes, we preempt
7 weeks. 7 weeks is going on.
And how did you come to become part of the band? Like, how did you guys meet?
Essentially, I was their driver, yeah. And they were trying to find ways to get me in the band, but I was a shit guitarist. And
opportunity rose, and that's what we sound like.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I'm the front man, you know.
It's like, even if he sounded shit and he had a van, he's still in.
I think it was because of the van, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely added to your CV.
Blue van, man.
The blue, yeah, because it's a blue van. I don't think I've ever actually.
Blue, so, you know what I mean?
Blue's your aesthetic now.
Goes with the aesthetic.
He's got the blues.
Yeah. Your new song, Hold On To Your Grudge. So, what is it about?
Well, so the video is about basically, so there's we start off normally as the band, I guess, and there's another version of me who is a vampire, and I slowly go around basically taking these guys from the normal band into our vampire
into
band.
the vampire realm, really.
Which is
I guess the song overall is about people who suck your blood.
yeah.
So, people who are draining.
Yeah, it's about drainers.
Not like physically, not like going around and taking people.
Yeah. Oh, get off my arm, you drainer. Nothing like that.
Pinching a petrol out your car.
Yeah.
You know, mentally draining people.
Yeah, it's more of a mental concept than a physical one, definitely. Yeah. But if people were grabbing you and biting you and draining your blood, then that wouldn't be cool either. So, I mean, if the boot fits me.
Leave that to Marilyn Manson, I'm pretty sure he's into that. So how was the tour with Inklings then? Well, like the few shows that you did?
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was a fun show, that was. Definitely picked up some new fans and stuff, people seemed to like what we were doing. It's kind of, I think that was our third gig with Ollie, so it's really cool seeing people react to them in such a positive way, and the new songs that we've been writing. And some of them were our first time playing them, so it was really cool for people to get into it and say how much they liked it.
We had a few extra followers on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah,
and
people
mentioned it on the
keeping
story
in touch
and everything. It was really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have when they take the band on Instagram and just slap it around the stories.
Yeah, it's just cool to see the thing building, really.
And how was Hard Rock then? Because that
was mental.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I was rock hard, mate.
Yeah, it was. We played to 400, 500 people on the second stage. So for Ollie's fourth gig as well, and the way he handled it was absolutely.
It was just cool though, because when we got there as well, we didn't really think I guess it would be our sort of demographic in terms of the people.
Oh yeah, I mean,
they seem more into the metal and the hardcore side. And don't get me wrong, we're hard.
We have our heavy stuff going
on. We carry some poppy elements. I was a bit worried, but
I mean,
man, they seem to really.
I was kind of worried. I thought I'd never heard of Hard Rock out, and I thought, it's going to be some dead festival. It's going to be 2 man and his dog in the back room. Nah, literally when we first came on, it was a bit dead. The crowd. 2 songs in, rammed.
Yeah, the room got really, really busy, and yeah, we definitely won people over.
I mean, the highlight was when some geezer asked me, he says, "Oh, can I have your pick?" And I went to give it to him. He's like, "Oh, nah, the other band's one behind you, the one that's got their band logo." I felt the right mug, man. Then his mate must have felt sorry. He's like, "Oh, now I'll have yours. The only pick I have."
I had so many people asking me for drumsticks as well. It was unreal. It's good job I bought 8 pairs for it.
So you got through them all day, yeah?
It was because we went really extra with the promo for it as well. We kind of we got really drunk at about 3 in the morning, and we were sod it, we're just going to go and flyer the whole caravan site. Yeah, we had all these flyers knocking out. I'm like, no, we're going to use them.
Which is a massive no-no.
So we just literally went. But to be fair, the amount of people that showed up, we got this on our porch this morning. So we thought we admired the effort. KJ's girlfriend had done some really, really awesome artwork, and I guess people just saw it, grabbed their attention, and they were like, "Yeah, we've got to go check these guys out." So it was really cool to see people responding to that. Good old-fashioned promotion rather than the whole social media world.
The highlight of the promotion was going around to the neighbours, these old people's flats, getting pissed up there, and he's putting about leaflets all around the gaff.
He's just
the toaster.
There was having a house party next door, and he was putting them in the toaster, he was putting them in the fridge. Just open the fridge. Yikes, man! What's going on there?
And then there was a blacked out rum bottle, so I rolled one up, full alcohol bottle, just put it in there, and just put the top back on. So they're drinking a bit of Yikes. It was all good.
a bit of
I'll be
yikes.
able to send him around the next day, like, apologise.
Then it was about, I had to apologise, it was really bad.
It was a messy week.
But then about 5:30 in the morning, because these two lads, Liam and Ollie, were stopping at the Premier Inn. And that was quite funny.
We weren't about that shallow.
Because I was very drunk, right? I wanted the bear costume. I was like, I need to get the bear costume. It needs to be fixed. We need to sort this, right? So about 5:30 in the morning, I was walking down this busy road wearing the bear costume. A guy honked at me. I was like, hello mate, yeah, what do you want?
I mean,
Autograph, sorry.
Well, to be honest, if you are driving down your road and you see a massive bear costume, you are going to
At least a beat, mate.
Yeah, at least,
at least a glance.
But it's so warm. It was so cold.
Oh yeah.
That early morning. But I was so coached, it was great.
We did this video a while back called Uncanny Valley, and we got this bear in it with like human teeth, and we literally ordered this costume from China.
Wow.
We fitted the teeth in. The way I weighed up whether these teeth were going to be big enough, they're like the proper ones you get at the dentist,
Yeah.
like the mock-up ones, the display
Wait,
ones.
human teeth in a bear?
Yeah, so like the display teeth, they're made of like rubber and stuff, but like the way I weighed it up, was I went on Amazon and there was a picture of an 8-year-old kid holding these teeth, and they looked about the size of his head. So I was like, child's head, probably just be wide enough to work on the mouthpiece. So I ordered it, did a bit of a risque move, arrived, chopped him up like this costume that's cost a fortune, and I put the teeth in and it just fitted perfectly, man, and I was like, yes. So we pinned it all in and it keeps falling out now.
That sounds like a really great Halloween costume. That is not something I'd like to open my door to.
So many people have said that is creepy. Like,
People see it and
It
they're
is
just like,
creepy.
what is going on
It
there?
is literally uncanny.
But they keep looking at it.
see
They
human
just can't
teeth in
stop
there.
looking. It's really strange. That's
It's
the
one
whole
of those
point
things where
Uncanny
you
Valley.
can't look away, but like
You want to, but
you want to.
Bear was kind of inspired on this kind of picture. It's like a meme, and it's like an uncanny. And it's just like a little teddy bear, and he's got like proper big human teeth sort of thing. Big human teeth, mate.
Well, no, because there's that thing going around with like anything that's not human with human teeth is like super creepy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was sort of
So-
the whole vibe we wanted to go for. It's like a really striking thing. We'll probably bring him back. We'll probably resurrect him for another video at some point.
Well, I noticed that you do have a kind of a Hammer horror aspect like that
Yeah.
in terms of like the style, like a kind of a comic sort of
Yeah.
aesthetic to it, but like an old school. Like what kind of it like are your actual like named influences for your aesthetic, but also like the actual
I'd definitely
music?
say like the Mighty Boost, like in the way that we just sort of DIY stuff and hash it together. Like we all love that show. And then like personally, I'm really into like comic books, like so Watchmen, Vendetta. I love the work of Alan Moore and stuff. DC comics like Brian Bolland and Dave Gibbons and stuff like that. Like their sort of artwork in particular. Looking at that stuff and being like, how can we make something that with the colours and the tonality kind of mirrors that in the video format.
Yeah.
You know? So whenever we come up with music ideas, it's always sort of scripted as if it is like a miniature comic book, and we kind of invent these characters, put them in these situations, that can get the best out of the song.
I mean, like the music videos before, for like we've got a few songs in the bank at the moment, and we're thinking of like music videos for them, and just like the ideas we got of them are just
Not normal.
like if my kid, if I had a kid that come up to me and says, "Oh, this is a story," I'd stop him from watching that. You know, parental lock on that. Nah,
But, like-
they're just weird, man. They're brilliant.
Haven't they started doing that on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Like, there's now doing these things with the videos where there's a situation where you can have it for kids. And that, so therefore you can put like locks on the videos now.
Oh
It's
no,
very
yeah,
strange.
yeah.
Have
The
you
child
seen it?
parental lock. on it, yeah.
They've started doing that now. It's very dangerous.
Are you worried about like the way YouTube's going now? Like it's starting to sort of not just censor channels, but like depending on the content, like delete them randomly.
Yeah.
And this goes for
I
musicians.
mean, one thing that's kind of gone good with like YouTube at the moment is like 3 years ago when they had that adpocalypse, like all the kind of like all the major ads kind of like companies, they took their ads off YouTube just because they didn't want to be associated with YouTube. And like loads of content creators lost so much money just because they weren't getting ads on it. But like now that some companies gone back into the wheel of it now, the demonetisation of like YouTube now is getting more strict.
That's why it's probably important for artists really to be monetising their videos as much as they can. But it's weird with us because like we generally do try and find like things that people will want to watch. I don't really see much stock in like doing sort of generic sort of band music video anymore. Like we're here in a warehouse, or we're here like with a grey backdrop or anything like that. I don't really think that people that inclined to tune into those sorts of things anymore. I think we've got to be doing something that's
Very bright.
yeah, colours and colourful. Yeah, keeping things as colourful as possible. Mate, just stand out.
I mean, like you see most music videos nowadays, they're a bit mundane, they're a bit boring. Oh, you're playing, you're getting some close up to your solos. No, we've got a vampire going down into a cellar and biting his neck. You know what I mean? Like no one does that kind of drama aspect in like music videos anymore for like local bands. Like it's a bit, you know, like
The idea is that's the thing though, I mean, it doesn't cost that much money.
Yeah.
We do it. I think we need a bit more creativity in the industry in general. So
no, I
if you're in a band, go and think of something absolutely crazy and just fucking do it.
I mean, if your band's
need more of that shit anymore.
like if your band's name's Yikes, you've got to add it kind of a yikes.
You've got to have,
You know, you want people to look at the video. You want them to look at the video and be like, I mean, actually, Yikes.
Just got to be outrageous. That's what they need to be.
Where did the name Yikes come from then? Because I mean that made me think of literally in comics, you know, when they're like boom, pow, like the word things.
It was.
But since we actually decided to name ourselves Yikes,
I'm gonna delete
watching so many things, I've seen Yikes being said in everything. Like I watched Big Bang Theory the other day, season 12. Sheldon says it in front of Amy. Like it's so weird.
Yikes.
Yeah, just literally says Yikes.
I mean,
And Cramp Twins. You ever watch the Cramp Twins?
The cramp,
I do love
Very
the Cramp
beginning,
iconic.
very beginning, the dad says Yikes as soon as the baby's born.
So maybe it is all these subliminal things then that led to the band. Now I don't really know where it came from. In all honesty, like,
Or maybe we are thieves.
yeah, maybe we just.
I mean, like when we
Stolen things.
When you like came up with the word yikes, I was like, no, because I'm a massive meme shit poster. I know yikes is a proper meme word. Like the fact that every day we're getting on like Facebook page tagged in stuff.
We get tagged in so many.
It could be
weird
like,
things.
oh,
because it's people.
Florida man punches his wife and someone's commenting saying, oh, yikes.
And then we accidentally get tagged with, oh cool, someone's talking about us, man, and we click it, and it's just like some absolutely like.
But that's
weird.
good though, because I mean, then you're gonna
Lady or something.
like it's like in search results when your band like when someone searches for something, then that'll just come up.
Because we always like the comment as well. If ever anyone tags us with that accidentally, we always like the comment. So you get people literally commenting underneath, like, oh, some weird bands like my comment. But yeah, I mean, the name. Really, I mean, it's probably a boring answer, but it just looks. It was the visual aspect more than anything with it. That when we actually sat down and we turned it into a logo, and I saw it with the exclamation mark and stuff, and I kind of put all that together, and then with the yellow and the pink in there as well. It was just like one of them. We sat there and we looked at it and we were like, as a visual thing, that is just going to stick in people's heads.
So, you've got like some like sort of kooky comic book characters, I'd say, for like this sort of series that you seem to be doing. That,
The Yikes
you've got planned.
multiverse,
The
as I like to
Yikes
call it.
multiverse. I love that. Do you think you might ever actually like release a comic? Because now you've got bands like Creeper and Youngblood and that.
There might be something that's been written in the pipeline. Our debut EP is going to be released in February, so keep an eye out on the details for that. We are definitely looking into doing something a little bit outrageous in that respect for that release,
That would be
which we're all really excited about.
I think it's great because obviously I think right now music is sort of merging with literature a little bit because you've got artists like Lights, Youngblood, Creeper, just a bunch of them. Even obviously My Chemical Romance and Gerard
So
Way's.
happy they're back.
I know. Okay? This has literally just happened, and I haven't talked to anyone about it.
Yeah.
So who's freaking out? What's like?
Me and him in particular. These two, yeah.
I mean, like,
I'm actually going to be getting the My Chemical Romance tattoo soon.
I've seen them.
What are you getting from?
I'm going to be getting The World Is Ugly. So basically,
Oh, what a tune.
It's the world, right? And he's crying and he's got his hand, like, it's got like a hand on the world. Like, it's really strange, so like he's really upset. And that is going to have The World Is Ugly. Oh, that's really cool.
That sounds weird.
Just to add to my arm,
Yeah.
so we've got Yikes.
You actually got the tattoo.
Oh,
We've
you
got
got
the
an actual
Yikes with the
Yikes
teddy
tattoo?
bear, but in Lego form.
Can you show your tattoo?
It's really cool.
Go on, go on.
So it's really cool.
Is that the
Go on, go on.
The Umbrella Academy.
Yes,
Tell
it
me
is.
that's the
That's the Umbrella Academy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely loved your artwork.
That's so cool.
I mean, you need to get a tattoo. You need to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
Because inked boys like us, we're going to stay together, you know
Are you
what I
going to
mean?
get matching tattoos
No.
to bond you for
I
life?
think we'd have to know each other for a bit longer.
What would you get if it wasn't like? Would it just be a Y? I guess for Yikes,
Maybe.
or like that little exclamation point.
That's what I'm saying, we get like matching tattoos. You get to one half of a heart, I get the other half. we just come together like that. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. But my fucking tits away, they're going.
Take
dying, man.
So what upcoming gigs and things have you got going for you?
We've got 7th of December we're at Leicester. 14th of December we're playing the Camden Rocks Christmas Party, which we're really excited about. Can't wait to get back in London. And then Sonic Gun Christmas Party in Birmingham on the 20th of December at Mother's Studio. And then we've got quite a few things in the pipeline for next year that we're kind of eager to announce. That's on the way. In terms of the EP, we'll be doing a show in February to support that. It's a big launch show.
We've already got the 2 support acts already lined up.
Yeah, we've got everything sort of in place.
2 Birmingham based bands as well.
Yeah, we're just gonna hit that one as hard as possible and make a big deal out of it. We always go that extra mile with promoting stuff, like we were saying about the Caravan Park earlier. So we're going to try and think of some stunts, some PR stunts.
Some
We need to
PR
make some
At
noise.
that time I was pissed out on the sofa bed, like, lads, don't go flying. And you're like, no, let's go flying.
Nah, we're going to go, mate. We're going to go.
I say bands are raising the bar in terms of like publicity and promotion every year. You guys, I think, have done this all yourselves essentially. So I mean, it shows true to the character of the band. But like, I guess, is it more difficult doing it yourself? Would you rather like have some outside help?
We have no. I don't think we have any issue in terms of like we'll just go and do something.
Yeah.
I think we want to avoid being political, don't we?
Yeah, like
We're not too interested.
and in terms of like, I think we kind of know where we're at, how we want to look, how we want it to sound. You know, because kind of directing all the videos ourselves, well, co-directing, coming up with the ideas. You know, Zach Taylor directs the last one, it's a brilliant videographer, you know. But kind of sitting with Zach and coming up with the ideas, and storylines, the characters, and finding the locations. I think that's all such an awesome part of the process.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, we self-produce, we produce all the tracks like ourselves now. So again, like sitting there and kind of like listening to the stuff you've recorded and chopping it up and making these like little soundscapey bits, you know. It's like a little adventure almost, you know what I mean? And I think it's really cool for us to be in a position where we can do as much of it ourselves as possible. You know, even coming up with promotion, even coming up with like how we're going to market this, you know, where do we go with that? We do literally do all that in house.
Yeah.
And in terms of having an outside force, like I think someone would need to really get us for that to be a thing. Hopefully someone does come along like that.
And there's no rush because I mean right now you're building up your fan base, but it's very quickly growing. I've noticed because you blew up quite quickly. I think thanks to the smaller gigs. Everyone always underestimates the power of a small gig.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's those audiences I think that connect more to the band anyway. So what's your favourite gig overall that you've done?
It's got to be Hard Rock.
Hard Rock, yeah.
Yeah, it really did take it. You know, everyone was so into it. You know, it was.
That's like you kind of like jumped off the stage, been on the barriers, sat on the barriers, and just like started like caressing this old woman. Like
he was just crawling all around the place. You know what I mean?
I was climbing over the kit, like jumping on a stool and everything. I had sticks flying everywhere.
Like, how's everyone doing? And like one person was like, yeah. I was like, dead.
Hey?
Like when you were like, how's everyone doing? And like one person was like, yay.
I was like, no, I'm not having any of that. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, and the second person went, yay. I was like, dead.
You've got so much energy on stage though, like all of you. It's like everyone has their days when they're just exhausted and just absolutely battered. But
we were absolutely exhausted before that show. Like it was like
I was hanging.
You know, that episode of The In-Betweeners where they go to the caravan park?
Yeah.
It was like it was essentially like that. It was like that, but they've got guitars, and that's literally what that weekend was like. We got we partied hard, man, and then we did this show.
Yeah, we're in the room, like, I had one bird up here, the other one down here.
It's like I was
He was spinning one on his head.
I was really ill before that as well. Like I puked up twice in the morning. Like I was really not well at all. But
The TJ special.
At the end of the day,
classic
like,
TJ.
at the end of the day, but I still performed 100% because in the day you're putting on a show and you want to give the people everything.
you've got the best
was
drummer
okay.
face I think I've ever seen. It's
I
fantastic.
can say I'm eccentric, but I don't want to go that far.
Go on, do it right now. I'll take these. Right, I've got the score. Take these, right. Do a little bit of table drumming.
Mate, I've got something better.
Oh no, you're gonna get milkshake everywhere. That's gonna come out the straw. That is a terrible idea.
Pop them back there then.
Yeah, just
You
carries
can
around
take
drumsticks,
that.
you know what I mean?
He's actually got his sticks with him.
Of
There we
course
go.
he does.
Right.
Live showing concept.
Oh, I'm scared.
Be careful, mate.
Show us some tricks.
So,
No bouncing now, no bounce. No
that
bounce.
one.
No bounce. They all hit a kid in the face and all that.
That's cool. Then you've got that one. I will bounce on the floor. I'm scared. Shall I do it? Shall I do it?
No,
Shall I do it?
No. Teach those children if it's a child.
But the children. Think about the children.
Well, show us some more cool drum stuff.
Oh, mate.
No one cares.
Make it look like a penny. Like a wobbly penny.
TJ Banks, it does actually look bare wobbly.
That does look mega. Are you a magician now? Look at that wobble on that.
That's the oldest trick.
TJ
Primary school.
Banks.
Do you want to bounce it?
Go on.
You have more loot.
Nice.
That's it.
One.
Nice.
Hey.
Safe.
You're well cool, mate.
About to stick on the floor.
No, you have to teach me that. That's amazing.
Does anyone have any
really care.
nifty tricks? Any party tricks?
I don't know actually.
I'm trying to think of something funny and sarcastic, and nothing's coming to mind.
Do I have anything? Talking about rolling the eyes earlier, I might be able to do it. I don't know, my eyes are pretty blurry. So. Can you do that? Are they going?
Yeah.
Yikes!
That looks wicked. Yeah.
You got one?
Hybrid, mate.
I can't think of any party tricks on there. Like,
Yeah, I've got some weird thing going on with my arm where like,
Oh, you can turn.
yeah,
To be fair, it does turn quite far.
it's turned quite far.
Whoa!
Oh, mate,
You're like double jointed or something?
yeah, something like that.
Oh, no way.
Oh, well, I can like turn it 180 degrees.
Oh, I see.
I can do some sick quick scopes.
I've never done this in school. If I break my arm.
I know what you're at.
Oh, wow! I like that. That's cool, isn't
I
it?
can turn my hand all the way around.
What?
This is where he just snaps his head and don't show off.
Oh, mate, that looks so
mate,
fragile.
While we're there, so you can keep going. Wait.
Just hear a crack.
Oh my god, mate.
How weird is that?
It's like I'm watching Saw or something.
Very weird, isn't it?
So TJ's the party trick, main party trick kid.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
Other maths-
on my face. Very
He's got mad skills, and
I'm just a
like,
weird bloke.
you know, I could do some 6, 720s off the top of ropes. That's about it. Like, yeah, mate. Call of Duty, man. Quick scopes.
I can't even do a 90. 720.
Give you a fucking 480 in a second.
I could totally see your little world like being made into a video game. Like that would be so sick.
Yeah, like an arcade game. Yeah.
Collect TJ.
You got to run from the bear in the first level, and in the second level you got the vampires trying to get you.
That'd be like Five Nights at Freddy's meets like I can't remember what that game. There is a band that has a video game, but it's like out in the 80s. But I can't for the life of me remember what it
I
is.
mean, even, what's his name? Jack Black. He's got a
Jack,
video game.
yeah, he's got a channel now, hasn't he, on YouTube?
Mike Henry used to have like a little 8-bit one on the website like years back there. It was like for Helena, and like you'd be going around like getting away
That
from
would
the
work
spirit.
for you guys, an 8-bit sort of
Yeah, like,
hammer
mate, that's sort of what
horror.
I'm thinking. Yeah, like
You
an
should do
8-bit
an
sort of
8-bit
arcade
like
game.
music video that's a video game.
That'd be dope.
That would be cool.
That'd be really cool. Yeah. No, because you'll make me like 4 pixels wide.
Yeah. on the 5th of December, we'll be introducing a new character into our realm because we're going to be filming a video on that date. So a couple of weeks after that, we don't know the release date yet, but there's going to be another video coming out, and we're going to have the latest addition to the Yikes Universe cast.
The Yikes universe. What was it? Was it the Yikes? What
Multiverse.
Was it? Multiverse, that's it. Well, as a final thought, we're going to play one of your songs next. So which song do you want?
Hold on to your grudge.
Hold on to your grudge. Yeah. So do you want to introduce the song?
Yeah, go on, you do it. Do you have,
Wagwan. This is Hold On to Your Grudge by Yikes. Pop, pop, skilla.
fucking leaving.